welcome to the Death Ray Cat Halloween special. I've had a request from Ulrich. He wanted to know how to play Halloween by the Ghastly Ones featuring Rob Zombie. It's a very cool tune. I'm going to show you how to play it. There's also a backing track, there's tabs. It's all going to be at the Patreon. So I'm playing through my White Falcon. I've selected the Filtertron, going through the Fender Spring Reverb to get that surf sound. So the intro. We're going to be using this little shape here, which is a minor triad. You don't need to know that, but this little kind of step down shape is taken from the A minor shape chord. But we're just going to use those top three notes and move them up here. So your first finger's going on the 11th fret of the E string, your middle finger's going on the 12th fret of the B string, and your ring finger is going on the 13th fret, ooh spooky, on the G. Now what we're going to do, we're using that as a basis for the riff, so we're going to start on the G, 2 hits there, 2 hits on the B, then when we get to the E string we're going to play with your first finger on the 11th, then your middle finger's going on the 12th, then back to the 11th, and then back to the B string, 12th fret. So I'll play it slowly. You can palm mute that if you like. Very spooky. Okay, that's the first riff, that's the intro. Intro down. Great start. Next up, the verse. All you need to know is we start on the 4th fret. So, here's the riff. I'm going to play it slowly. So we're essentially playing each of these notes, the first few notes, 4 times. So we're starting on the 4th fret, on the E string. Now the 6th fret on the A string, then the 5th fret, then 4th fret. So then back to the 4th fret on the E, and then we're gonna play 6-5-4 quickly, then the 5th fret on the E string, then back to the 4th fret. So I'll play it slowly. So when we get back to that 4th fret, we're playing it 4 times. Then after that, we're going to play the minor chord there. So we can kind of cheat a little bit. We can either play the full bar chord, which is 4, 6, 6, and then bar 4, 4, 4. Or if you want to cheat a bit, you can just bar the top half of your guitar strings, play the G, B, and E. That works as well. So, slowly. That's repeated a few times. It's slightly different the 4th time around. Okay, so the 4th time, we play the first part as normal. But then, when it comes to this part, we're gonna go between the minor chord here, which is your A flat or G sharp minor. Then we're gonna sort of jump up and play this minor chord here on the 4th fret of the A string. So it's like an A minor shaped bar chord on the 4th fret. All the tabs will be in the Patreon, by the way, links below. Again, we can simplify that. You can have your little cheaty mini bar there. And we're just playing the top half of that chord because it's easier. That's totally acceptable. So what I've done there is started with the bar and then added the middle finger on the 5th fret of the B and the ring finger on the 6th fret of the G. And it makes that little minor chord there. Little cheat there. So that's the verse. We're flying through this, we're doing really well. We get to the chorus now, so it gets a little bit trickier, a little bit faster. We're kind of moving up to the 4 chord, but you don't need to worry about that. We're moving up to the 4th fret on the A string. So we're going to start on the 4th fret, playing 2 notes, then to the 7th fret, 2 notes, then we're going to go to the 6th fret on the D string, and we're going to do like a fast tremolo pick, and then with your little finger go to the 7th fret, then back to the 6th. So if you were to simplify it, you could just play 2 notes on the 6th fret there. But he's actually playing this. So it's almost like that Dick Dale fast kind of. So we play that twice, then we go down back to the E string, and that's just the chromatics there. So we start on the 4th fret, two notes per fret, 4th, 7th, 6th and 5th. Back to the first part. Then it plays it again, but just before the last part. It doesn't play the last note on there, it's in the tabs. It kind of makes sense because he's got to jump to the next part, which is. So when we get to that last part, we're just doing this major 3rd shape. You might recognise that from such chords as the C chord and the G chord. Little shape there. So we start that on the 6th fret of the A string and the 5th fret of the D string. And then we bring it back 2 frets. That's your chorus. And then after the first chorus it goes back to there's a bit of whammy bar going on here. That's just the minor, G sharp or A flat, 4th fret minor chord. Again, you can cheat. I believe the intro happens again, so there's 2 guitars. You can either play that bit, or you can do. Then it goes to another verse, chorus. After the second chorus is a bridge, and then we've got this. Now there's 2 guitars happening here. There's like a little added extra bit where we stay on the root. The fuzz guitar comes in, so you can choose between playing the fuzz part or the other guitar part. I've tapped out the fuzz bit because it's simpler, 1 note at a time with the fuzz. I always find that fuzz effect works really nicely with the single notes rather than the big chords, in my opinion. This little bit. Yeah, so all it is the 4th fret on the E, then 3rd to 2nd, then we go up to the 4th fret on the A string, and then up chromatically from 4th to 5 to 6th. If you want to play the chords along with that, I would go with a major bar down here, and then when we get up to this second part, we go for the minor. Then it goes into the lead part, the solo part. The bass is doing like a. So just stay in on the root. What is going on in the song is a minor pentatonic solo. That sort of thing. I'm not going to tab it. Oh, hang on. I'm not going to tab it all out. I've done a few videos on pentatonic soloing, so check out my channel for that. Essentially, you can solo with one scale. That sort of thing. If we've got these, if you're using these notes, the 4, the 7 on your E string, then the 4 and the 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 7, 4, 7, and back down, you can achieve a similar solo to what's being played there. There's some extra tricks. You should watch my videos if you want to learn all that stuff. Okay, so I'm not going to dwell on that. And then finally there's the outro, which is a bit of the verse, but then it kind of changes a little bit and then repeats. So the first half is kind of like a normal verse part. Just going between that minor on the 4th fret there, the 4th fret E bar chord, minor, to the minor on the 4th fret on the A string there. And again, we can use that little trick. There you go, that's the tune. Like I said, all the tabs will be in my Patreon, the links will be below, the backing track will also be on the Patreon. If you like the Halloween stuff, I've got a Halloween playlist. If you like the spooky surf, I've got all that stuff, you can check it out on the channel. I've got t-shirts for sale. Thanks for watching, have a great Halloween, be safe, see you next time.